What Houston numbers that haven't been retired need to be retired? Because 13 will be a retired number for the Astros tomorrow. Here are the other Astros retired numbers. Jeff Bagwell, 5. Craig Biggio, 7. Jimmy Wynn, 24. Jose Cruz, 25. 32. Jim Umbricht, 33. This is maybe my favorite. If you want to be a hipster, say Mike Scott's your favorite Houston Astro because he pissed off the Mets in 1986. You ever watched that 30 for 30 about the 86 Mets? They will all bitch and moan about Mike Scott because they're like, he's doctoring the ball, blah, blah, blah. I love it. Nolan Ryan, obviously, 34. Don Wilson, 40. Larry Dierker, 49. And Jackie Robinson's retired across all of baseball, number 42. So a lot of retired Astros numbers. This will make it 11 if you count Jackie Robinson. The Rockets have retired at this moment in time 8 numbers. Bill Russell, who I think is retired across all of basketball after he passed away a couple of years ago. Greatest winner of all time in the NBA. Oh, Michael Jordan. Yeah. Paul, they were playing in a league that had like 5 people. Shut up! Bill Russell's the greatest, okay? Or Larry Bird. Take your pick because they were Celtics. 11, Yao Ming. They should retire the melting communism look that they had for a while. I guess they kind of have, because they don't have Yao Ming on it. It felt like they were pandering directly to China when they changed their uniforms from the pajama jerseys. But that's just me. That's just my take. Yao Ming's number's retired. Number 11. Clyde Drexler, 22. 23, Calvin Murphy. Shout out to Calvin. 24, Moses Malone, who's in the basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king of the microphone, like Dr. J and Moses Malone. Hakeem Olajuwon, 34, also retired. 44, Elvin Hayes. 45, Rudy Tomjanovich. And then for the Cougs, a couple of numbers retired as well. 10, Otis Birdsong. 22, Clyde Drexler. 24, Don Chaney. 34, Hakeem Olajuwon. 42, Michael Young. And 44, Elvin Hayes. Pretty crazy, the 3 Rockets and Cougs players that have numbers retired with both the Rockets and Cougs, Clyde, Hakeem, and Elvin. Cool stuff there. The Texans don't retire numbers. Hardos. They do put all the McNairs in the Ring of Honor. The Ring of Honor for the Houston Texans. Listen, this is a fact. I'm not making fun of it, but the Ring of Honor is Bob McNair, now Janice McNair, J.J. Watt, Andre Johnson. just pointing out it's half McNairs right now. I think they should have brought somebody else in before putting Janice in, but hey, you want Janice to see it, perhaps before she leaves this world. What other number should be retired? We did get one text, and I think this is a great one. Number 1, across all sports. Carlos Correa, Warren Moon, Tracy McGrady. Now, if the Oilers' rights were still here in Houston, the Oilers' history, let me clarify that, was still here in Houston, I think number 1 would definitely be retired for the Texans, or if they were still the Oilers. I think that would certainly happen. Earl Campbell's number 34 would be retired, and you'd also have, I think, Dr. Doom, Robert Brazil's number retired. You would have Kenny Houston. Would Kenny Houston's number be retired? Kenny Houston's name is definitely up there.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Elvin Bethea would be up there too.
You already say Earl Campbell?
I said Earl Campbell already. Houston Oilers retired numbers.
Ray Childress?
It's a good question. I'm just looking up the Oilers retired numbers off the top of my head. I do not remember all of them. The Oilers numbers that are retired include Warren Moon, number 1.
Oh, it's got to be Bruce Matthews.
Earl Campbell's 34. Yes, Bruce Matthews, who played for the Houston and Tennessee Oilers and thinks that the Oilers belong in Houston, which, honestly, I wonder if they unretired his number for that, given how petty Amy Adams-Strunk is. But
Mike Munchak, probably.
Yeah, Mike Munchak. Again, now some of these numbers I have to look up off the top of my head.
I don't know those guys' numbers.
But as this loads, sorry everybody.
Is, crashing.
Yeah, exactly. The website's not doing so hot as we're out here at the Brick House Tavern and Tap. But if you think of numbers that should be retired already, 713-780-3776 to call the text. Check that. Just text, no call. Jose Altuve's number should be retired immediately. I know that he's wearing it, but it should be retired. Like I was watching this SEC documentary on Netflix last night, and it just makes my blood boil as somebody who grew up rooting for the Florida Gators and loves Tim Tebow and was in high school at the same time that Tim Tebow was playing for the Gators. It drives me crazy to see that Graham Mertz, now a Houston Texan, wore number 15 for the Gators. Like, how is that not retired? That is insane. So just retire Altuve's number already, you know? Retire that number and make it happen. Elvin Bethea for the Oilers was number 65. I remember doing that on our countdown. Campbell, 34. Mike Munchak, who BMAC had mentioned, 63, retired. Bruce Matthews, 74. Warren Moon, number 1. Eddie George was technically an Oiler for like two minutes.
2 seasons.
Right,
yeah.
96 and 97. Steve McNair, also the same thing, 27 and 9, respectively. But those are really the only Titans that have had their numbers retired, because the Titans are a bunch of bums. Jim Norton also for the Oilers, 43. And George Blanda's number not retired. That's surprising. The only Houston quarterback that has won a championship with the AFL. But, hey, whatever. That's neither here nor there. What number should be retired? Number 17, Brock Osweiler, so we never have to remember the horror. We never have to remember the horror if we never have another 17 in Houston again. BMAC is here.
Along that same vein, I think we should retire the number 8 for our football team.
For Matt Shaw,
David Carr.
Matt Shaw.
Like, I never want to have another quarterback wear 8 again.
That is a
different
fair
position
one.
can wear it, but not a quarterback.
Totally fair. I want to bring up just the moment in time where, like, Brock Osweiler became dead to me. And I wish him well in his college football analyst role, but this is a moment that lives with me every moment of my life.
Do you feel there's been a consistent theme with the interceptions that you've thrown this year?
No, I don't. I think every interception really has a different story.
If there was a window there, I would have jumped out of it. But there wasn't, because the press conference room is in this like little auditorium in there. So what other numbers should be retired? 713-780-3776 to call it the text. Somebody says Verlander 35 for the golden era. Yeah, I think Verlander has a case. You got 2 World Series, a couple of Cy Youngs. Yeah, I think Verlander has a case with the Astros now. And also Jim Crane loves him. So I think it's going to happen probably at some point. But it's just a matter of when, and, you know, when he gives up as well. Because he's still out there pitching, you know. What else do we have here from the 346? Warren Moon is a traitor. That is true. Warren Moon has just become a complete Titan shill, even though he played here. And he's like, yeah, history belongs to Tennessee. So he is kind of a doofus about that. Also, he's got that sus story about his assistant that got him out of a job with the Seattle Seahawks as their color commentator. And now it's my guy Dave Wyman up there. Love Dave Wyman. He's an awesome dude. Played linebacker for the Seahawks back in the day. 0 across all sports. It's not a number. What about 00? Bring 00 back. Let's go. I actually like 00. From the 972 T-Mac, from that one texter who said, hey, number 1, Correa, Moon, T-Mac. He wasn't available enough to be praised for anything. I get what you're saying, texter, but I also get what that other texter is doing. Like a number 1 across, that's like pretty good as far as numbers go across all 3 sports, you know? Like T-Mac's probably a basketball Hall of Famer, which sort of is more. Yeah, right. I forgot about that, B-Mac. Yeah, which was more probably about how they let anyone into the Basketball Hall of Fame. But T-Mac had some great moments as a basketball player, that's for sure. What else do we have as far as numbers that should be retired? Arian Foster's number 23. I'm not there.
Really?
I mean, right now he's one of the greatest Texans ever. Right now he is, for sure. But I mean, we're talking about a period of
well, for the Texans, you just put him in the Ring of Honor. You don't
5 years
retire
or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I like Arian Foster, and I mean, if Arian Foster was here right now, I would pander and say like, yeah, Arian Foster's in. But right now, but being objective, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know at this moment in time. It was cool to see Arian at the Astros game this week. So honestly, I think that actually helps him get his number retired, just because of how I'm feeling right now. Somebody else texted an Arian Foster too. What numbers should be retired in Houston sports? Charlie effing Morton. That's a good one. How about Lance McCullers? Bury me in the H. I mean, he hasn't pitched that much, but he did have all those curveballs against the Yankees. Charlie Morton was 50. Lance McCullers is what, 43? Yeah. Let's do it. Golden Age Astros. Come on. Let's do it. 69 across all sports because the number itself deserves it. Hot take. You know what's not great? 69. The number. It's like it just doesn't really work. You know, it kind of makes you look slow. I think Jared Allen should have worn a different number over the course of his career. So there you go, guys. What number should be retired? Robert Horry. What was Big Shot Bob's number? Honestly, he was a Laker, so I can't. I'm biased on that, though. But Big Shot Bob's number with the Rockets was 25. I know Mario Ellie was 17. I have a Mario Ellie jersey. Junkyard Dog.
There you go. You can retire 17 across all sports.
Yeah.
Mario Ellie, Lance Berkman,
Yeah.
Brock Osweiler.
Not Santa says that John Singleton's 35 is honorable mention. If Verlander's 35 gets retired, stop, dude. Dallas Keuchel. What was Dallas? Was Dallas Keuchel 69?
No,
It was in the 60s, though. It was 60. Right, okay. So Dallas Keuchel with the Astros was 60. So, okay, 6. I mean, no one else is going to wear 60 again. So if you want to be fun, that's a good one. From the 832, I want to hear the James Harden argument. Yeah, it's probably going to get retired. Let's give it some time because he did quit on this team after they gave him everything that he wanted. I saw someone that I respect, a Rockets account online, and said, like, yeah, we don't have anything to be mad about with Harden. I was like, are you effing kidding me? He quit on this team. Also, he played a disgusting brand of basketball.
Twice.
Right. Yeah.
He quit when he got Kevin McHale fired, to get Kevin McHale fired, and then quit again.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. Harden disgusted me as a player. I don't care if you liked him. Like if you say you liked Harden, I'll go on a rant to your face about it, and I'll say that I think less of you as a man because of it. Like you're B-Mac's laughing. Like no, I
believe you.
I've done this before. Like, I've been like, I can't believe you like Harden. Like what? Like that's your idol. That second round, out of shape, out of juice. That's what you like. Okay. Like I'm disgusted by this jersey behind me. Just absolutely disgusted by it. But I do love the Brickhouse Tavern in Tap.